Jump to content. Main menu. Main menu. Move to sidebar hide. Navigation. Main page. Contents. Current events. Random article. About Wikipedia. Contact us. Contribute. Help. Learn to edit. Community portal. Recent changes. Upload file. Search. Search. Appearance. Donate. Create account. Login. Personal tools. Donate. Create account. Login. Pages for logged out editors. Learn more. Contributions. Talk. Contents. Move to sidebar hide. Top. 1 Etymology. 2 Worship. 3 Temple at Elephantine. 4 Temple at Esna. 5 Portrayal in Art and Literature. Toggle Portrayal in Art and Literature subsection. 5.1 Stelas. 5.2 Hymns. 5.3 Divine Birth Scenes. 6 In Popular Culture. 7 Gallery. 8 References. 9 External links. Toggle the table of contents. Khnum. 57 languages. Afrikaans. Azerbaijkanka. Brezoneg. Katala. Etna. Dansk. Deutsch. Easti. Epsilon lambda lambda eta nu iota kappa. Español. Esperanto. Euskara. Francais. Hrvatski. Bahasa Indonesia. Italiano. Lietovi. Magyar. Bahasa Melayu. /Ming DNGNG. Netherlands. Norsk Boekmal. Occitan. Osbicha / Polski. Portuguese. Rom. Siciliano. Simple English. Slovenina. Slovenina. /Srpski. Srpskrvatski / Suomi. Svenska. Turks. Tingvit. Edit links. Article. Talk. English. Read. Edit. View history. Tools. Tools. Move to sidebar hide. Actions. Read. Edit. View history. General. What links here? Related changes. Upload file. Special pages. Permanent link. Page information. Cite this page. Get shortened URL. Download QR code. Print/export. Download as PDF. Printable version. In other projects. Wikimedia Commons. Wikidata item. Appearance. Move to sidebar hide. From Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. God of creation and the waters in Egyptian mythology. Khnum. The Egyptian god Khnum was usually depicted with the head of a ram. Name in hieroglyphs. Major cult center. Elephantine, Esna. Symbol. The potter's wheel. Consort. Hecate, Satis, Neith, Menhit, and Nechawai. Offspring. Hika, Serket, and Anuket. Part of a series on ancient Egyptian religion. Beliefs. Afterlife. Cosmology. Duet. Ma'at. Mythology. Index. Numerology. Philosophy. Soul. Practices. Funerals. Offerings, offering formula. Temples. Pyramids. Deities, list. Ogdoad. Amoan. Amunit. Howhet. Het. Coquette. Kek. Nounet. Nu. Ennead. Adam. Geb. Isis. Nephthys. Nut. Osiris. Set. Shu. Tefnut. A. Eati, Acre, Okti, Amenhotep, son of Hapu, Amsmi, Amit, Amhat, Amuaa, Anat, Anjeti, Anhur, Anput, Anubis, Anuket, Apdimok, Apeb, Apis, Apt, Aken, Irensnuppies, Ash, Assessors, Astart, Aten, B, Bobby, Bainjadet, Bastet, Bat, Bata, Bapef, Benue, Bess, Butchies, C. Cavern deities, D. Didun, Duau, God, F. Four sons of Horus, G. Gate deities, H. Ha, Happy, Oran, Hather, Hatmhit, Hittite, Hetihotep, Hika, Heman, Hemsit, Henit, Heket, Hermanubis, Hesat, Horus, Harpocrates, Harishaph, Hu, Iabet, Ea, Iat, Igai, Ihi, Ikemusk, Imentet, Imhotep, Ipai, Iunit, Ihusaset, K. Kibichet, Kenzit, Kentiamantiu, Kentikiti, Kepri, Kurdi, Khnum, Kansu, Kother Wa cases, M. Mahis, Maat, Mandulis, Medjt, Mafdet, Mehen, Mehetwarit, Mehit, Menhit, Merit, Meritsager, Meskanet, Min, Naviz, Montu, Mut, N, Nebthetepet, Nechawai, Nefertum, Neekau, Name Tai, Neith, Nemti, Nekbit, Neber, P, Pk, Parrot, Petbi, Te, Q, Kabi, Qed her, Kh, R, Ra, Retai, Regeet, Ram, Renanutet, Renpit, Renpit Nefrit, Ripit, Rashab, S, Sa, Satis, Sebiamikar, Sikamet, Seker, Serapis, Circuit, Shed, Shai, Shed, Shesmitet, Shesmu, Sia, Sobug, Sopde, Sopdu, Souls of Pe and Nekan, T, Taitanen, Tarat, Tate, Tabitje, Thoth, Hermes Trismegistus, Tijananiat, Tudu, U, Anut, W, Wajet, Wajwer, Weneg, Webset, Webvaet, Warathiko, Worit, Locations, Eru, Benben, Duit, Land of Manu, The Indestructibles, Symbols and Objects, Aani, Abtu, Ankh, Atef, Atet, Book of Thoth, Cartouche, Corn Mummy, Crook and Flail, Dishrat, Djed, Egyptian Obelisk, Egyptian Pool, Eye of Horus, Eye of Ra, Griffin, Hejet, Hemum Crown, Henu, Hierocosphinx, Hypocephalus, Imiat Fetish, Capriche, Neph, Metet Boat, Medjt, Manat, Nebu, Nemes, Neshmit, Ouroboros, Chunt, Scarab, Sectet boat, Sarag, Serpapard, Set animal, Shen ring, Sphinx, Tyet, Urias, Shabdi, was scepter, winged sun. Texts. Funerary texts, Amdu 8 books of breathing, book of caverns, book of the dead, book of the earth, book of gates. Related religions. Adonism, Hermeticism, Thelema, Chemeticism, Kemetic Orthodoxy, Church of the Most High Goddess. Ancient Egypt portal. V. T. E. Khnum, also Romanist Khnumu, /Khnum/, Ancient Egyptian, NMW, Koine Greek, Chi Nu Omicron Beta Iota, was one of the earliest known Egyptian deities in Upper Egypt, originally associated with the Nile Cataract. He held the responsibility of regulating the annual inundation of the river, emanating from the caverns of Hapi, the deity embodying the flood. Since the annual flooding of the Nile brought with it silt and clay, and its water brought life to its surroundings, he eventually became known as the creator of human bodies and the life force Ka. Using a potter's wheel and clay, he fashioned these entities and placed them within their mother's wombs. Often, his creative endeavors were overseen by another god. He was later described as having molded the other deities, and was revered as the creator of the animal kingdom. 1-2-3. Worship of Khnum spanned from the First Dynasty and persisted even into the Greco-Roman period, when rule by native dynasties had ended. Initially, his primary cult center was at Harwar in Middle Egypt. While his presence on the island of Elephantine dates back to the early dynastic period, it wasn't until the New Kingdom that he ascended to become the principal deity of the island, acquiring the title as the overseer of the first cataract of the Nile River. At Elephantine, Khnum formed a divine triad alongside the goddesses Satis and Anuket. His religious significance also extended to Esna, located south of Thebes. 245. Khnum's primary function in the inception of human beings was typically portrayed with the horns of a ram, one of the sacred animals worshipped in ancient Egypt, representing aspects such as fertility, rebirth, regeneration, and resurrection. He was originally illustrated with horizontally spiraled horns, based on the extinct Ovis longips Paleoegyptiacus, but his representation later evolved to feature the downturned horns of Ammon in the New Kingdom, based on the extinct Ovis platyra Paleoegyptiacus. Khnum's imagery also includes the crocodile head, denoting his dominion over the Nile. He can additionally be found wearing the Atef crown adorned with 2 feathers, or the white crown of Upper Egypt. 2678. Etymology. Edit. The hieroglyphic symbol HNM, often appearing in Khnum's name, is derived from the word HNMT, signifying well, or spring. His name can also be connected to a Semitic root meaning sheep. Alternatively, the formation of the name can be interpreted as the beloved divine being. Khnum is also often described with the term Iwm Hapi, meaning the coming of the Nile. Additionally, he is called Khnum-Ra, representing his role in the Nile cataract as the soul of the sun god, Ra. Khnum's positions and powers are described through various titles such as the Creator God, Potter God, Lord of Life, Lord of the Field, Lord of Esna, the Good Protector, and Lord of the Crocodiles. 24579. Over time, the Egyptian word Khun.m was later created to mean shape or build, akin to Khnum's divine powers in creation. 9. His significance also led to early theophoric names of him, for children, such as Khnum Khufwi. Khnum is my protector, the full name of Khufu, builder of the Great Pyramid of Giza. 10. Worship. Edit. The worship of Khnum centered on 2 principal riverside sites, Elephantine and Esna, which were regarded as sacred sites. At Elephantine, he was worshipped alongside Satis and Anuket, while at Esna, he was worshipped alongside Menhit, Neto, Neith, and Hika. Bain-Jadet was the equivalent god in Lower Egypt. Khnum has also been related to the deity Min. 31011. At the temple at Elephantine and the temple at Esna, ancient rituals and festivals would take place. Among these was a fertility rite, exclusively participated in by women seeking to conceive, with male priests disallowed. Held late in the evening at the temple of Esna, this ceremony featured women presenting a potter's wheel and offering chants before a concealed statue in honor of Khnum. 5. The installation of the potter's wheel culminated in a celebrated with a feast, occurring on the first day of the month of Purimhat. 12. Temple at Elephantine. Edit. The original cult center of Khnum was situated in the town of Elephantine, with the temple dating back to the Middle Kingdom era. Khnum, along with his consort Satis and daughter Anuket, were all documented at Elephantine by the 11th dynasty. During the New Kingdom period, leaders expanded existing temples and erected additional structures on the island of Elephantine. Notable additions included the temples of Khnum and Setet, overseen by Hatshepsut and Thutmose III, along with a way station dedicated to Khnum. Subsequent Ptolemaic and Roman rulers also imposed their own embellishments later on. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Remains of the temple house of the Khnum temple on Elephantine Island in Aswan, Egypt. Rams revered by Khnum have been unearthed on the Elephantine Island, mummified, embellished with golden headgear, and placed in stone coffins. 2. There is also evidence discovered of tensions between the staff at the temple of Elephantine and a nearby Jewish temple, arising from a desire of the Elephantine staff to enlarge the temple, causing detriment to the Jewish community. 18. Remnants from the 13th dynasty, such as limestone fragments, provide evidence of architectural features including an entrance, an ornamented room featuring ceremonial depictions, and a sacred boat shrine. Portions of the Greco-Roman temple of Khnum are believed to have originated from the Middle Kingdom temple of Setet. 13. Opposite Elephantine, on the east bank at Aswan, Khnum, Satis, and Anuket are shown on a chapel wall dating to the Ptolemaic kingdom. 14. Presently, one of the few remaining sections of the temple of Khnum is a grand monumental entrance. 10. Temple at Esna. Edit. Khnum on the right with Menhit on the left, shown on the outside wall of the temple at Esna. In Esna, a temple was dedicated to Khnum, Neith and Hika, among other deities. Although construction of this temple commenced during the Ptolemaic era, the majority of its surviving sections were erected during Roman times. The temple rested in a field, which Khnum is regarded as the lord of, and was responsible for maintaining the land's fertility, ensuring the continuation of life. The Temple of Esna emphasizes his role as a divine potter through numerous hymns that attribute the creation of deities, mankind, plants, and animals to him. The North Temple's wall features depictions of the favor shown by Roman rulers, showcasing offerings made by emperors and their encounters with deities. 2-5-14-15. At the Temple of Esna, Emperor Tiberius is depicted led by the deities Buto and Nekbet to Khnum. Khnum, left, fashions the god Ihi, middle, on a potter's wheel, with the help of the goddess Heket, Dendera Temple. Horus, Emperor Commodus, and Khnum drawing a net with birds of the marshes and fishes, inner north wall, Temple of Khnum, Esna, Egypt. Seen at the south wall, king offers feathers to Khnum and Nephthys, Temple of Khnum, Esna, Egypt. Within the temple, Khnum is occasionally depicted with the head of a crocodile. His primary consorts are Netuyu and Menhit, while Hika is recognized as his eldest son and successor. Khnum is sometimes referred to as the father of the fathers and Neith as the mother of the mothers. They later become the parents of Ra, who is also referred to as Khnum-Re. 19. The completion of hieroglyphic embellishments in Egyptian temples culminated with the Temple of Esna. 5. Esna A, built in the Ptolemaic era, later gained modern renown as the first ancient Egyptian structure to formally record a connection between the zodiac and the two Deccan lists. 20. Presently, much of the site lies in ruins, as many blocks had been repurposed to build a canal. 20. The remnants of the temple lie largely obscured beneath modern residential areas. 10. Portrayal in art and literature. Edit. Khnum is commonly depicted seated beside a potter's wheel, with a formed entity standing upon it, symbolizing his act of creation. Khnum is often portrayed alongside the frog-headed fertility goddess Hecate, who can be seen assisting him at the pottery wheel, as seen in the wall relief of the Mamazi of Nectane Botu. Khnum and Hecate can also be found together molding the god Ihi at the Dendera temple. 21. Statues of Khnum, Satis, and Anuket, along with Isis and Horus, adorned the temple of Beit el-Wali of Ramesses II. 14. In Karnak's great hypostyle wall, Khnum stands beside Pharaoh Ramses II and Horus, employing a net to ensnare waterfowl. This is also similarly depicted on the inner north wall of the temple at Esna with Khnum alongside the Roman Emperor Commodus. 518. Throughout ancient texts, Khnum is depicted as a creator. In the pyramid texts of the later Old Kingdom, he crafts ferryboats and a ladder ascending to heaven. For the 5th dynasty portrays him specifically as the creator of the vessels used by the sun god Ra, known as the solar bark. In the Middle Kingdom, Khnum is credited as the creator of humans in spell 214 of the coffin texts. 7. Khnum is mentioned as an inactive god during a famine in the Ipuwer papyrus of the 12th dynasty, where it is said he does not fashion because of the state of the land. 15. In the papyrus Diobrini of Seti II of the New Kingdom, or Tale of Two Brothers, Khnum is responsible for creating Bada's wife. 22. Khnum's role extends to the Book of the Dead, as part of the formula spell to prevent the heart of the deceased from opposing them in the necropolis. 23. Stelas. Edit. Khnum features prominently in an inscription and relief of the Ptolemaic kingdom known as the Famine Stela, located on the island of Sehel, south of Elephantine. The stela recounts a 7-year period of drought and famine during the reign of King Djoser of the 3rd dynasty. According to the inscription, Djoser receives a vision of Khnum, who promises to end the famine. In response, the king issues a decree of 1/10 of all revenue to be allocated to the temple of Khnum as an offering of gratitude. Above the stela, King Djoser is depicted offering tributes to Khnum, as well as the goddesses Satis and Anuket. 1022. The famine stela, on the island of Sehel. Khnum is also portrayed in the stela of Seti I. The king is depicted presenting an offering to Khnum, bowing while holding 2 NW pots. Khnum holds a was scepter in his left hand and an ankh in his right, adorned in a kilt and an atef crown topped with a solar disk. Both figures stand on a mosacle and are equally sculpted. Above Khnum, it states, "Beloved of Khnum, Lord of the West." 24. In the stela of Tutankhamun from Sin el-Kabid, Tutankhamun is depicted incensing the god Khnum. Khnum is seated on a throne, dressed in a kilt, chest piece, and wide collar, holding an ankh and a was scepter. Khnum, revered at Kuma, holds an epithet indicative of his protective role over riverine and desert passes, symbolized by opposing bows at the entrances. The text above Khnum designates him as the Lord of the Cataract. 25. Hymns. Edit. Khnum is a recurring figure in numerous of the hymns within the temples at Elephantine and Esna, showcasing his significance. Distinctively, the morning hymn to Khnum aligns him with the gods Amon and Shu, venerating him as the Lord of Life and attributing him the ability to shape the bodies of humans. Another revered hymn, the Great Hymn to Khnum, celebrates him as the creator of all men, gods, and animals, as well as the provider of minerals and nurturer of plant life. This hymn delves into Khnum's intricate craftsmanship in forming body parts and assigning their functions. Additionally, Khnum is also acknowledged for creating a diversity of languages across regions, contrasting with Egyptian speech. In this hymn, Khnum is further depicted as the Ba of many different deities scattered throughout Egypt, merging with the gods and representing the embodiment of their souls. 12. In the Great Second Hymn to Khnum, the hymn depicts Khnum Ra sailing across the sky to establish pillars with goddesses in the south, north, and east, and possibly the west. 26. Further linking Khnum to the divine narrative, he is mentioned in the hymn to Hapi, connecting him to the Nile god. 15. Divine birth scenes. Edit. Khnum, Cetos I and Amon in the mortuary temple of Seti I in Abydos. The god Khnum plays a significant role in the birth narratives of Egyptian leaders, often serving to legitimize their rule. In the Old Kingdom, King Sahur of the 5th dynasty can be seen suckling on the goddess Nekbet at his birth, with Khnum presiding beside them. 27 In the Middle Kingdom, the Westkar Papyrus recounts the birth of 3 triplet kings by the woman Rut Edet. Khnum and the other deities disguise themselves to assist with the birth, and Khnum infuses health into the life of the bodies of the future kings, receiving a sack of barley as payment. 215 Queen Hatshepsut of the New Kingdom was similarly illustrated being created on Khnum's potter's wheel in the depiction of her divine birth, at the temple of Deir el-Bahari, bestowing life, health and strength, and all gifts, upon her. It is also carved that Khnum made her appearance above the gods. Additionally, reliefs in the Luxor temple illustrate Khnum crafting the body and ka of King Amenhotep III in a comparable manner. 7. In popular culture. Edit. Khnum is featured in Hirohiko Araki's 1989 manga and its subsequent TV adaptation, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3, Stardust Crusaders, as the stand of Oingo of the Oingo Boingo brothers, giving him the ability to alter his appearance in reference to Khnum's feat of creating humans. 2829. Gallery. Edit. Depictions of Khnum and the temples at Esna and Elephantine. Khnum with the curved horns of Ammon, of the late period of ancient Egypt, made of soapstone. Amulet of Khnum, of the Ptolemaic period, made of faience. Psamtik II offers a sacrifice to the god Khnum wearing a solar disk, right. Emperor Domitian slays the country's enemies in front of Khnum and Menhit, southeast side of the Temple of Esna from Roman times, Egypt. Seated statue of Khnum, 18th dynasty, Louvre Museum, Paris, France. Relief at Deir el-Hagar, v. depicting Titus Caesar, left, making an offering before Khnum, middle, and Setet, right. Painted relief of Thutmose I and Khnum in Elephantine Island. Khnum on the details of the sarcophagus of the mummy from the Perpignan Museum. The mummy is a priest scribe of the Temple of Amun-Re from the 21st dynasty named Iufn Khansu. The Temple of Khnum at Esna. References. Edit. Veld, H.T. 1980. A few remarks upon the religious significance of animals in ancient Egypt. Newman. 27, 176-82 doi 10.2307/3269982. ISSN 0029-5973. Jaster 326-9982. ABCDEFGH Hart, George, 2005. The Routledge Dictionary of Egyptian Gods and Goddesses, 2 ed. London, Routledge. ISBN 978-0-415-36116-3. A. B. Pinch, Geraldine, 2004. Egyptian Mythology, A Guide to the Gods, Goddesses, and Traditions of Ancient Egypt. USA, Oxford University Press. ABC Redford, Donald B. 2001. Khnum. The Oxford Encyclopedia of Ancient Egypt. Oxford University Press. ISBN 9780195102345. ABCDEF Hilaf, Jochen, October 27, 2011. Esna, PDF. UCLA Encyclopedia of Egyptology. 1602, 1. Los Angeles, UCLA, 115. Ali, Mona Ez, 2020. Godherishef, PDF. Journal of Association of Arab Universities for Tourism and Hospitality. 18, 227. ABCD Treasure, Matthew, January 31, 2021. Four Faces on One Neck, the tetracephalic ram as an iconographic form in the Late New Kingdom. Theses and Dissertations. Hasab, Ayat Abd el-Aziz, Mahmoud, Aber Fathi, 2022. Publication of a funerary stela of Ybra, Gem 15461 in the Grand Egyptian Museum. International Journal of Multidisciplinary Studies in Heritage Research. 5. 297.116 doi 10.21608/ijmshur.2022.274669 via Academia. A. B. Hornblower, G.D. 1932. 321. Theology and Physical Paternity. Man 32, 270-272. ISSN 0025-1496. Jaster 279-0610. ABCDE Shaw, Ian. The Oxford History of Ancient Egypt. Oxford University Press. 2000. ISBN 0-19-280458-8. Bechtel, F. 1907. Amen. The Catholic Encyclopedia. Volume I. New York, Robert Appleton Company. Retrieved March 27, 2008. A. B. Lichtheim, Miriam, 2006. Ancient Egyptian Literature, Volume 3, The Late Period, 2 ed. University of California Press. A. B. Rao, Dietrich, et.al. 2007, Report on the 37th Season of Excavation and Restoration on the Island of Elephantine. Online reports of the Deutsches Archäologisches Institut. A. B. C. D. Wilkinson, Richard H. The Complete Temples of Ancient Egypt. Thames and Hudson. ISBN 0-500-05100-3. A. B. C. D. E. Lichtheim, Miriam, Loprieno, Antonio, Fisher Elfert, Hans W., Manning, Joseph G. April 3, 2006. Ancient Egyptian Literature, Volume 1, The Old and Middle Kingdoms, 2 ed. University of California Press. ISBN 9780520248427. Doniger, Wendy, 2010. Britannica Encyclopedia of World Religions. Encyclopaedia Britannica, Incorporated. ISBN 9781593392666. Lloyd, Alan B., ed. April 23, 2010. A Companion to Ancient Egypt. Wiley. doi 10.1002/9781444320053. ISBN 978-1-4051-5598-4. A. B. Kemp, Barry J. January 13, 2006. Ancient Egypt, Anatomy of a Civilization, 2 ed. Taylor and Francis Group. ISBN 9780415235501. Catherine Bard, ed. 1999. Encyclopedia of the Archaeology of Ancient Egypt. Psychology Press. A. B. El-Shaeb, Mona Z. and Hemida, Said. 2014. Reconstruction of the First Zodiac, Esna A. Cairo University. Ibrahim, Venice, June 7, 2019. Titomer, Renata, ed. East-West Dialogue, Individual and Society Through Ages, 2 ed. Hyperion University of Bucharest, Editura Universal Academic. pp. 4370. A. B. Simpson, William Kelly, 2003. The Literature of Ancient Egypt, An Anthology of Stories, Instructions, and Poetry. Yale University Press. Lichtheim, Miriam, 2006. Ancient Egyptian Literature, Volume 2, The New Kingdom. University of California Press. Darnell, John Coleman, 2011. A Stela of Seti I from the region of Kirkur Oasis. In S. Snape, M. Collier, eds. Ramside Studies in honor of K.A. Kitchen. Liverpool, Rutherford Press Limited. pp. 127-144. Darnell, John Coleman, Haddad, Abd el-Hakim, 2003. A Stela of the Reign of Tutankhamun from the region of Kirkur Oasis. Studien zur Altägyptischen Kultur. 31, 7391. ISSN 0340-2215. Jaster 25152884. Hafez, Sharon, January 1, 2024. The mythological significance of Ahaj.T, the goddess of the south. The International Journal of Tourism and Hospitality Studies. 6. 1123 doi 10.21608/ijth.2024.24502.8.1066. ISSN 2785-9851. El Shami, Sarat, Ibrahim, Osama, Hassan, Taher, Sheikh Al Arab, Walid, March 1, 2019. Goddess Nekbat scenes on royal monuments during the 5th and 6th dynasties. International Journal of Heritage, Tourism, and Hospitality. 13. 119201 doi 10.21608/ijth.2019.35114. ISSN 2636-414X. Devil Red Viper, December 27, 2022. JJBA Stardust Crusaders, Khnum's Oingo and Thotha's Boingo, Animation Highlights. Retrieved June 21, 2024 via YouTube. Chapter 189. JoJo's Bizarre Encyclopedia, JoJo Wiki. Retrieved June 21, 2024. External links. Edit. Media related to Khnum at Wikimedia Commons. V. T. E. Ancient Egyptian religion. Beliefs. Afterlife. Creation myths. Isfit. Mot. Makru. Mythology. Numerology. Osiris myth. Philosophy. Soul. Practices. Canopic jars. Embalming ritual. Funerals. Mortuary temples. Offering formula. Opening of the mouth. Pyramids. Temples. Veneration of the dead. Deities. Ogdoad. Amun. Amunit. Howhet. Het. Coquette. Kek. Nounet. Nu. Ennead. Adam. Geb. Isis. Nephthys. Nut. Osiris. Set. Shu. Tefnut. Triads. Theban triad. Eati. Acre. Okti. Amenhotep. Son of Hapu. Amsmi. Amit. Amhat. Amuaa. Anat. Anjeti. Anhur. Anput. Anubis. Anuket. Apdimok. Apeb. Apis. Apt. Aken. Irensnuppies. Ash. Assessors. Astart. Aten. B. Bobby. Bainjadet. Bastet. Bat. Bata. Bapef. Bennu. Bess. Butchies. C. Cavern deities. D. Didun. Dionysus Osiris. F. Four sons of Horus. G. Gate deities. H. Ha. Happy. Hather. Hatmhit. Oran. Hiditet. Hetihotep. Hika. Heman. Hemsit. Henit. Heket. Hermanubis. Harishaf. Hesat. Horus. Harpocrates. Hu. Iabet. Ea. Iat. Igai. Ihi. Ikemusk. Imentet. Imhotep. Ipi. Iunit. Ihusaaset. K. Kibichet. Kenzit. Kenti Amantiu. Kenti Kiti. Kepri. Gerti. Khnum. Kansu. Kother wa cases. Mahis. Maat. Mafdet. Mandulis. Medjt. Mehen. Mehetwarit. Mehit. Menhit. Merit. Meritsager. Meskanet. Min. Naviz. Montu. Mut. N. Nebthetepet. Nechawai. Nefertum. Neekau. Name Tai. Neath. Nekbit. Nemti. Neeper. P. Pk. Parrot. Petby. Te. Q. Kabi. Qed her. Kh. R. Ra. Reed Tai. Regeet. Ram. Renanutet. Renpit. Renpit Nefrit. Ripit. Resheph. S. Sa. Satis. Sebiamikar. Seker. Sekamet. Serapis. Circuit. Shed. Shy. Shed. Shesmitet. Shesmu. Sia. Sobug. Sopday. Sopdu. Souls of Pe and Nekan. T. Taitanen. Tarat. Tate. Tabitje. Thoth. Hermes Trismegistus. Tijaneniat. Tudu. U. Anut. W. Wajet. Wajwer. Weneg. Webset. Webvaet. Warathico. Worit. Creatures. Aeni. Abtu. Griffin. Hierarchosphinx. Medjt. Serpapard. Shat. Sphinx. Urias. Characters. Dedi. Jajamank. Redajet. Ubaner. Locations. Eru. Ake. Benben. Duit. Land of Manu. The Indestructibles. Symbols. And objects. Ankh. Ataf. Cartouche. Corn mummy. Crook and flail. Crown of justification. Dishrat. Djed. Egyptian obelisk. Egyptian pool. Eye of Horus. Eye of Ra. Hejet. Hemam crown. Henu. Horus on the crocodiles. Hypocephalus. Imiat fetish. Capriche. Nef. Manat. Nebu. Nemes. Neshmit. Ouroboros. Chint. Scarab. Sarag. Shenring. Solar bark. Tyet. Shabdi. Vulture crown. Was scepter. Winged sun. Writings. Amduate. Books of breathing. Book of caverns. Book of the dead. Book of the earth. Book of gates. Book of the heavenly cow. Book of traversing eternity. Coffin texts. The contendings of Horus and Seth. Enigmatic book of the netherworld. Great hymn to the Aten. Litany of the Eye of Horus. Litany of Re. Pyramid texts. Spell of the 12 caves. Festivals. Beautiful festival of the valley. Cattle count. Coronation of the Pharaoh. Min festival. Opet festival. Said festival. Related religions. Atenism. Gnosticism. Hermeticism. Kemetism. Mysteries of Isis. Temple of Set. Thelema. Ancient Egypt portal. V. T. E. Kushite religion. Beliefs. Afterlife. Christianity. Creation myths. Egyptian religion. Eye of Ra. Flooding of the Nile. Mot. mythology, philosophy, prophecy of Neferti, soul, practices, burials, execration texts, funerals, mortuary temple, pilgrimage, pyramids, temples, veneration of the dead, deities, triads, elephantine, Naka, Aman, Amant, Amsmi, Anaka, Abdimak, Akidis, Iron Snuppies, Eritan, Bes, Breathe, Dedun, Hika, Heman, Make Deek, Mash, Mehit, Menhit, Marul, Mikat, Sabamakal, Wuza, Cultures, A group, Alodia, B group, Blemmise, C group, Kerma, Kingdom of Alabwab, Makuria, Medja, Mero, Nepeta, Nobatia, X group, Locations, Anaba, Balana, Bijet, Deir el Bahari, Dodecascoinos, Dodawo, Elephantine, Jebel Barkal, Kawa, Lisht, Musawarat es Safra, Fully Temple Complex, Kasribram, Kustul, Semna, Temple of Amun, Temple of Dender, Temple of Mut, Throne Hall of Dongola, Tombos, Sacred Animals, Abtu, Barbary Lion, Cattle, Falcon, Hierarchosphinx, Medjed, Nile Crocodile, North African Elephant, Ram, Serpapard, Sphinx, Taurat, Urias, Symbols and Objects, Ankh, Ataf, Cartouche, Christian Cross, Crook and Flail, Crown of Justification, Dishrat, Djed, Egyptian Obelisk, Egyptian Pool, Eye of Horus, Eye of Ra, Gold, Hafur, Hejet, Hemam Crown, Henu, Horus on the Crocodiles, Hypocephalus, Imiat Fetish, Keprish, Nef, Manat, Nebu, Neems, Chint, Scarab, Sarag, Shenring, Solar Bark, Tyet, Ashabdi, Vulture Crown, was Scepter. Languages, Blemmise language, Egyptian language, Meroitic language, Meroitic alphabet, Nubian language. Category, Authority Control Databases, National, United States, France, BNF Data, Israel, Other, IDREF. Retrieved from https://n.wikipedia.org/w/index.php, title equals Khnum and olded equals 12545644314. Categories, Khnum, Creator Gods, Egyptian Gods, Horned Gods, Mythological Caprids, Nile, Nubian Goddesses, Personifications of Rivers, Sea and River Gods, Hidden Categories, Pages using the WikiHiero extension, Articles with short description, Short description matches Wikidata, Articles having same image on Wikidata and Wikipedia, Articles containing ancient Egyptian language text, Articles containing Koine Greek language text. Commons category link is on Wikidata. This page was last edited on October 31, 2024, at 16:35 UTC. Text is available under the Creative Commons Attribution Share Alike 4.0 license, additional terms may apply. By using this site, you agree to the terms of use and privacy policy. Wikipedia registered trademark is a registered trademark of the Wikimedia Foundation, Inc., a non-profit organization. Privacy policy. About Wikipedia. Disclaimers. Contact Wikipedia. Code of conduct. Developers. Statistics. Cookie statement. Mobile view.